Hey guys, I'm Mel, and today I actually want to do a little bit of a different type of video. So it's kind of, I guess, a little bit of a haul video. And it all kind of came about with the fact that I went to visit one of my favourite secondhand stores in town, and it's actually a really cool, it's got lots of secondhand like video games and clothing, and it also has like a lot of different models and stuff like that if you're into that stuff. But the really cool thing is also attached to it has a giant kind of like UFO catcher and claw machine kind of area. And usually when I visit this store, and I was actually there to pick up a new 3DS game, but usually when I'm at this store I seem to be able to avoid it because usually I have a bit of trouble with claw machines. I get a little too invested and I spend ridiculous amounts of money for things I do not need. So I generally tend to actually avoid these kind of things as much as I love doing them. I've got a relatively good hit rate with claw machines. Usually when I do play, I at least get something out of one of them. So today, after I bought my game, I actually had a little bit of extra change in my pocket. I had a few 100 yen coins. So I thought, look, I've got a bit of time. Why not give it a go and just have a bit of fun and just take in my 500 yen worth of 100 yen coins and just see how I go. So I went in and actually did quite well for myself this time. So I want to preface this with the fact that I'm super duper picky when I go into UFO catcher machines. Yeah, I always look for the things that I actually wouldn't mind winning, and like look at the properties that I really like enjoy, so a lot of the anime or characters that I like. But I won't just go for any machine. I always definitely, and I think most people do this when they're playing UFO catchers, is actually look at the placement of, you know, the toys or the items or whatever, see whether, you know, other people have moved it and it's getting close to being like knocked in. There's a heap of different types in Japan, not just like your traditional like standard claw machines. So I'm pretty picky to start off with when I actually play one of these, and so conditions have to be right for me to actually put money into one of these machines. So I didn't do too badly today, and I thought I would show you guys what I won, just to kind of show you some of the stuff that's, you know, usually on offer in some of the game machines in Japan. Now, I've got to say personally, I usually go for the smaller machines with like the smaller like little keychains or phone straps and things like that. Only because I think with a lot of those you have a lot better chance of winning. I think the odds are definitely stacked against the bigger items. I think that's quite standard, that makes a lot of sense. So I mean, if you're going in there and you just want like a little bit of the rush of winning something, you're not wanting for anything specific, then I definitely recommend going for like your small little items, because you're much more likely to actually get some of those, and they're kind of easy to like knock over the little barrier in that. That's another kind of big thing with claw machines. I think a lot of people just think you have to pick them up, whereas that's just ridiculous. If you can see things that are really close to the edge that you think you can kind of like use the mechanism of the claw to kind of knock it over, that's some of the ways that I usually end up winning stuff. Is just kind of thinking a little bit outside the box, but again, I think most people do this kind of stuff. So anyway, on to my haul that I got from beating the claw machines today. So one of the anime I used to watch before I kind of even started watching anime was Cardcaptor Sakura, and it's always been a favourite of mine. I really like the story, and it's kind of like, it's very, you know, fantasy and fantastical, and Kero is possibly one of my favourite animal characters out of an anime. I just love that he's got so much sass, and he's just a little bit cheeky, and he's just this cute little teddy bear with wings, but he's got such sassy personality. So he's always been one of my favourite characters. So today when I saw these cute little Kero toys, I had to give it a go, and I saw one which was lined up and looks, you know, kind of easy to grab, and like I'd have a fairly good chance of getting it, and I actually got it on the first try, so I want to show you guys. Alright, so this is the Kero doll. I actually won, and he's so cute. Look at him, he's like cosplaying as well. But yeah, so I actually only paid 100 yen for it. I got it in the first go, and he's a pretty good size too actually, which I was quite pleased with. And yes, I'm an adult who still likes cute plush toys. No judgment please. But yeah, he's really cute, and I was pretty chuffed that I actually got him since he's probably one of my favorite characters. So I decided to, after winning that, I decided to kind of, look, I had 400 yen left. I thought, hey, look, I'll keep going and see how I go and see whether there's anything else, just for the fun of it, because it's kind of enjoyable, and I like trying to see whether I can figure out how to like work the system so I can win these things, because I'm strange like that. But anyway, so then I moved on to this really, really cute Disney the Tsum Tsums one where you can win a Disney Tsum Tsum towel, and it was like one of the ones that you actually have to kind of like knock it off. Now I was like a little bit hesitant because I haven't really played a lot of those ones, but 300 yen later I got this. So yeah, full-size Disney Tsum Tsums bath towel, which is pretty cool, not gonna lie. It's super cute. Actually, I'm gonna open it because I haven't yet. I just wanted to show you guys. Opening box, opening box. Ah, it's so cute. Yeah, so if you can see, ooh, this is what I won. Ooh. So yeah, super cute, and I'm totally going to love this, just throwing that out there. So yeah, 300 yen. I think I did quite well. And so after that I was like, look, I've got 100 yen left, and I actually dug up and found like another 300 yen coins in my wallet, which were hiding right down the bottom. And so I said, look, I'm doing pretty well. I'll just pop the rest in so I don't jingle on the way home. And there was also, I'm not gonna lie, there was a Big Bang like plushie machine, which I kind of love Big Bang. So I saw it and I was like, look, I haven't tried one of these types of machines. They're kind of like the ones with the hook where you've got to kind of knock the like loop thing off. And I was like, well, look, I'll try. I've never tried one of these machines before. I'll give it a go. And I think it was about 300 to 400 yen later, so 4 goes, and I got this one. So it's one of the, I think, Crunk. I think it's the Crunk with Big Bang plushies, and it's kind of huge, to be honest. And it's a VI or Sundry, which I'm probably butchering that, and I'm sorry, but yeah. Anyway, VI. So yeah. So yeah, just a random video. I'm not sure whether you guys will actually even like this, but I just thought it was kind of fun, and I wanted to show you that yes, you can actually win stuff out of these claw machines if you're careful and if you're like very picky with the ones that you actually end up playing. And you don't actually have to put a lot of money into always to win the big things. You just, as I said, have to kind of watch and look and kind of use your brain to figure out which has got the best chance of actually winning. And I also kind of wanted to show you guys some of the different things that you can actually find in as prizes in claw machines in Japan. I mean, there's such a huge array of different stuff that you can actually win. You know, like everything from, I've seen like rice cookers in some, all character themed of course, but I've seen rice cookers, I've seen like big giant lollipops in some of them. So I've seen buckets of umaibo, which are kind of like a giant cheesy snack, or different flavors actually, but giant like cheesel like snack in Japan. There's just such a huge range. You can actually get full models and things like that as well, like different anime models and things. So there is a huge range of different things that you can win. It's not just all like keychains or, you know, creepy body pillow things. So yeah, I think there's like pretty much something for everybody. So, you know, if you've got an amusement center which has got a lot of like Japan themed machines, you might be able to find these, you know, in your own country. Or if you actually come to Japan, I highly recommend you try out some of the game centers that are around. They're really cool, and I think it's just a really nice chance to experience a little bit a part of Japanese culture. So I hope you guys will like this. I'm super chuffed with my relatively cheap little haul that I got today. It rarely happens I actually win anything like that, so I just kind of wanted to share it with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. As always, give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe. Check out my videos on my channel. I upload fairly regularly, at least a couple times a week now, and I've got a lot of videos about Japan and about traveling and different things like that. And if you want to see anything specific, let me know in the comments below. I'm always happy to answer questions. I like talking to you guys. So, I hope you guys like this. I will see you next time. Until then, have a great one. Bye.